All right, here we've got push-ups with the resistance bands on your wrist. So you want to make sure and keep some tension on that resistance band. And again, you can get your toes engaged, get those feet set out a little bit wider. And here we go. So you're going to start, put one hand out there, do a push-up, bring that hand back in, and then other hand out, get a lot of tension in that resistance band. And then back in. You want to do that for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds of rest. All right, here we've got window openers, aka Wonder Womans. All right, you're going to do these for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You want to keep some tension here right in the beginning with that resistance band, and then I'm just going to take this and stretch it out. My hands aren't sagging down here, I'm keeping them up, keep the shoulders level, then back here with a little bit of tension, and then back out. And again, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. All right, here what we've got is we got a stationary squat with that resistance band right above your knees here, except now we're going to add an overhead press to it. So on this one, you're going to use your hockey stick for the overhead press. You want to keep your elbows in, not together, but pretty far in there. All right, you're going to go down to your squat position. And as you're squatting, you want to make sure and stretch that stick out towards your shoulders so you feel some tension between your shoulder blades there. And then you're going to come up out of your squat, push, and you want to press your head through the arms when you do that overhead press. You end up with your head going through your arms. So let's just see one here. Alright, so we just want to do a brief intro here on skipping rope, alright? Something so basic, you can't do it the wrong way, so we want to make sure everybody out there is doing it the right way. Every time we're skipping rope in this workout, again, you're doing 45 seconds of exercise, 15 seconds of rest.
Make sure the feet stay together. We're hopping straight up in the air without much knee bend and absorb the shock with the feet. Add the hands in, where you keep the hands where you can see them, elbows close to the body.
We're going to work on a triangle agility drill. Like every other workout, this one's 45 seconds on, then 15 seconds off. You're going to go forward up to this cone, backward to that cone, and then side shuffle to this one. You want to make sure to take short strides and move the arms, all right? So you're moving your arms short strides, and side shuffle, and then up. Here we've got a squat reverse lunge. You're going to do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off for these. So first I'm going to get down into a squat position. I'm going to stay down here in this position my whole 45 seconds. But first, here, here. And you're just alternating legs the whole time. You keep that chest up, chin off your chest, all right? And staying down in that squat position. Plyo square X's. For these, you want to make sure you keep your feet together. All right, when you're going to do an X, so you go across this way, over to here, and then across this way, and then back to your starting point. You're going to do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. It's going to look something like this. They're called row boats. Again, you're going to do this for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You want to make sure your feet stay off the ground here. You keep your chest up as much as possible. You lean back a little bit. Keep those arms straight out here. You go to the side here. You want to keep your elbows straight. I'm not bending the elbows. And you want to just kind of go at this kind of a pace. We don't need to focus on speed here. Focus on keeping that ball out in front of you. So in this workout, we're also going to use some plyo squares on day 3. So with the plyo square workouts, you're still going to be doing 45 seconds of working on, 15 seconds of rest. I just want to touch a little bit on plyo square setup here, all right? So you basically want to put an X here. This is the start of your square. Measure 2 feet up. That's where the next X goes. 2 feet over. That's the next X. 2 feet back. That's the next one. And then 2 feet back over, all right? And then you want to put one right here in the middle. So for this first plyo square drill, what we're going to do is we're going to start out with 2 wide. So my feet are about a little bit wider than shoulder width. 2 wide. I come up to 1 in the middle, and then I go back to 2 wide at the top. All right. And then I come back and I go my other foot in the middle, and then I go 2 feet back out wide. So a little quicker, it'll look something like this. All Alright, these are Bulgarians with a curl here at the end, the Bulgarians with a standing curl. For this, you're going to need your S band here, your standing resistance band, and then you're going to need a chair. If that chair is a little hard chair, like a wooden chair or something, you're going to put some padding on there, alright? So first you want to get one foot up on the chair and the standing band underneath the other foot, alright? You go down, and as you go down, you're going to squat or pull up with those arms. And you want to do 45 seconds on for this one, 15 seconds off. You'll switch off legs between sets. So 45 seconds on one leg, 45 seconds on the next leg. Alright, here what we've got is we're going to lay out a 6-point circle here, and then you're going to start right in the middle of the circle. So we've made our circle as big as we can for the sake of the camera, but hopefully you can make your circle maybe a little bit bigger, but you don't want to go too large, right? So you want to take short strides and get your knees up high when you're getting out to each of those cones. So it's going to look something like this. Forward out, backwards in, drop to the middle, push up, right back jumping up to your feet, then immediately out to the next one, back in, here. Alright, here we've got another side-to-side over the ball drill. You want to use your resistance band this time. You're going to stick that resistance band right over the top of your knees. Again, get started here. I got my weight loaded onto this leg right here. And this one's also going to be 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Alright, so here we've got a standing twist crunch. So you want to do these again for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And you want to make sure those hands aren't locked behind your head. You don't want to be pulling that neck forward at all. Keep those hands loose behind there. Alright, here we've got 2-footed hops along with stationary squats, alright? So you're going to take 2 hops, do 2 squats, then you're going to take 2 hops backwards and do 2 squats. Again, on these you want to make sure, soft landing, you're absorbing that landing in your knees, alright? You shouldn't be hitting the ground super hard, it shouldn't be really loud. Absorb the landing. Alright, this stick handling drill is called 3-way stick handling, alright? So basically you're going to stick handle to one side of your body, stick handle in front of your body, stick handle over to the other side of your body. Again, you're going to do this for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. As you get more comfortable, pick up the speed, make sure you keep your eyes up. So for this one, you're going to need a piece of PVC pipe here. This is just a sink tail piece. Got this up at Nelson's Agri Center for about $4, alright? So what you're going to do is get one of these. You're going to take this, stick it right down over your stick, alright? Use this for your bottom hand. That way that slides and everything. What we're going to do here with this then, we're going to come out here, we're going to do some pretty wide figure eights, alright? So you're coming out, you're coming out, you're coming out, and you can see that PVC is walking up and down the stick, alright? Alright, so this stick handling drill is called Stick Handling Mayhem. Basically, you want to take your set of cones, any other obstacles you can stick handle around in your confined area, and just put those all over the place. We want you to be creative, alright? Stick handle for about a minute, and then take, a 15-second break or so, but be creative, don't do the same moves over and over again, and make sure you're using all the space and all the obstacles you have set out. This is another variation of the stick handling with lower body movement. This time we're going to add a cross over to this drill, alright? So what you're going to do is you're going to start with 2 feet on the outside, cross that outside foot over into the middle, and then you're going to go right back over, alright? So cross that over, end up with 2 feet on the outside, then the outside foot comes all the way in the middle, then that inside foot ends up here, and you cross that over. As you get more competent with that, you can build that up and pick up the speed, and then eventually go ahead and add the ball in, right? But you want to make sure and build it up slowly first, get comfortable with that footwork, and then start to add that ball in, that stick handling. Yeah, another variation of the stick handling with lower body movement. This time, instead of doing a cross over, we're going to do a cross under. All right, so that you start with 2 feet on the outside foot comes in the middle, it goes back behind that inside leg. All right, and as with the other one, you want to make sure to pick up the foot speed as you get more comfortable, and then you add the ball and start doing your stick handling. So we just want to do a brief intro here on skipping rope, all right? Something so basic, you can do it the wrong way, so we want to make sure everybody out there is doing it the right way. Every time we're skipping rope in this workout, again, you're doing 45 seconds of exercise, 15 seconds of rest.
Make sure the feet stay together. We're hopping straight up in the air without much knee bend and absorb the shock with the feet. Add the hands in, where you keep the hands where you can see them, elbows close to the body.